Hello, my name is Carmela Robinson. I'm a junior, and this is the recap of the 2023 Mr. Junior staff for Elgin.
South Elgin.
Elgin.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same thing.
now we're gonna be talking about our favorite memories from junior staff, from the field trips, and from students. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I gotta say, the aquarium was honestly best. The mall wasn't really that fun, but aquarium was really good. Mr. Robert even was communicating with some fishes.
Wait, what?
You didn't see it?
No,
Oh right, you weren't there with us.
I was.
No, you weren't there with me when we saw Mr. Robert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite field trip was probably the mall. It was kind of just like it was fun. You, you got to just walk around, kind of just see things. Got business cards. Nice fun. Scavenger hunt too.
Girl, my favorite field trip is when we went to Night Corps because there was a lot of different jobs that I actually didn't even know that a gas company would do, and we got to see the ins and out of the gas company, and I thought it was just a really cool experience.
Ooh, and we had good food.
Man, I wish I would have
Of
gone.
course, he's thinking about the food.
Yeah.
My favorite field trip was probably the mall. The scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
I enjoy going around like to the stores and asking the people for the business cards and like seeing what their reaction was gonna be because everybody's not used to not getting asked for that. And everybody was acting weird when I was asking, but yeah, it was fun.
All right, guys. Can I lead this next one?
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right. So, what could we take away from this experience? Like, what did we learn with the kids? What experience did we gain from working with kids?
Patience.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Them
I-
kids. Ooh.
I agree.
Compassion. Yeah, I would definitely say compassion. Like you really have to take the situation like that the kids are doing. Like you have to take it like in a full perspective point of view because if you like single a kid out or like anything like that, they won't like trust you anymore. They won't respect you. Like you really have to like talk to all the kids. Like you see them for like their whole person, but like individually, but like as a group at the same time. Like it's so complex.
Also, you gotta be understanding because if you just yell at a kid and say, "Hey, don't do that,"
Yeah.
they're not gonna listen. You gotta actually break it down on why you're telling them not to do that.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
just
I agree.
shouting like demands from across the room, they're not gonna take you seriously.
I agree. Yeah, I feel like the kids have a lot of energy, and I think that I learned to have a lot of patience, a lot more patience, and that they are really sensitive beings because the younger they are, they take things a lot seriously and they take everything to account. All right.
Don't take everything seriously.
Literally, they will literally like if you say one little thing wrong, they will hold it to you, or
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
like change it up or do whatever they please, and they will use their cuteness to their advantage and
Oh,
try to
man.
bribe.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
take it
they
right.
Oh
will.
man, don't even get me started on those
They try
comebacks.
to so hard. They will literally try to give you cute eyes to get out of something bad.
And I feel like it's hard dealing with kids, even as a 16-year-old, because they be saying stuff, and I'm really not like I try to be mature, but they say stuff that makes me want to laugh. So it's like you have to like discipline them for stuff that you would normally laugh at anyway. So it's like if you're saying like crude jokes, like don't say it around me. Like I can't discipline you if you're gonna be doing this. Like
And that's how they know they got their advantage. They really know they got their advantage because they like
Yeah.
know it's funny. They see you laughing and they're like, "Yeah, I got them."
they take it and run with it.
They do.
They know they got you in the bag.
They said, "Got them." Then they.
Man, and if you ever try to tell them something, they're gonna come back at you with a quippy comeback. They always got something behind.
They know how to
Impressive.
roast like I don't even know like way above their age. Like I'm 16. I'm like, how do y'all know how to do that? Like
Like how do y'all know some of this stuff? Like not even I know half of these things.
They're really
Like,
smart. They're really smart. That's why it's like you can't underestimate a child because
Yes.
they may be kids and their mind's still developing, but they're really smart.
Also, they made me realize how physically incapable I am. Man, some of them are fast.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
you let
Yeah.
these kids beat you, Ivan?
Yeah.
No, he's
some
not,
of them did.
He's not wrong. Them kids literally they get up and they run and they just start running in circles and you're just like,
Exactly,
you
they
know
got-
what? I'm gonna let you tire yourself
It's like
out.
they got infinite stamina. Like their speed is off the charts.
And then they can keep going. They're like a that bunny rabbit battery. They just keep going and keep
Energizer?
going. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just keep going. I'm like, when are you gonna be tired? And they're like, nope, and then just keep going.
Okay, so what was the question? What we learned and also what else? how we're growing. Like, what was the
Yeah,
question?
whatever you take away from-
What?
I
What do we
mean,
take
we-
away?
I think that's
Leadership.
yeah,
We could use that.
Leadership. Yeah.
yeah,
Future.
definitely that.
Yeah.
I would say the main things are like, don't underestimate the kids. You need to have compassion. Someone said like, you know, you have to be serious. You can't be immature around them because they'll take it and run with it. So yeah.
Do y'all have any other favorite memories other than the one y'all had?
Not really, but I would like to add something to what we could take away. Communication skills, definitely, with the
Most
adults.
definitely.
Yes.
because you can't just do it all by yourself. You also gotta have help by the staff.
Yeah. And even communicating with the kids. Like, if you're not a healthy communicator, they don't take it well. And they're not going to, like, actually learn anything from what you're trying to teach them.
They're just gonna learn to follow orders, not
Yeah.
to like what's it called? They're not gonna learn how to take something away from it. Like, oh, I don't do that because
Yeah.
this will happen.
The cause and
Exactly.
effect, they don't
Yeah.
understand.
They don't
that.
understand.
They
They're
just know that
doing
they're
what
getting in
told.
trouble because they're
Yeah.
doing something and they're getting in trouble for it.
Yeah.
But like as they grow older, they'll understand. Like eventually.
Yeah.
But it definitely will stunt the growth a little bit. Like, if the kid never learns how to, like, make decisions for their own or why they had to make a decision for themselves, like, then they just grow older and then they become like they can't make a decision, or they can't like actually choose for themselves like what's good or right, or like they don't learn how to like listen to their conscience and like figure out what to do when the time, like, in certain times.
Right, what's wrong and what's right.
So like they need someone to help them make a decision.
You can see it sometimes. Like they try, they do, they just can't help it. They just got a lot of energy and stuff,
Yeah.
and they just get excited and not want to quiet down, and they got a lot of energy. We know he was probably like that when we were kids too. So
Yeah. And I'm only 16. I was only a kid like, what,
few
6 years ago?
few
Oh,
years,
10.
nothing
Like 5 years ago?
Oh, actually 10. Wouldn't it
10?
be 10?
It's
Isn't it
young,
like-
we still
Like
so.
4, like
Oh, she
4 or
thinks she
5
a-
years ago.
she
Wasn't
thinks
that long
she
ago,
she
yeah.
thinks she a grandma, y'all.
I'm not a grandma. I'm only 16, so I was like a kid like 5 years ago. So it's really
She
not that
said
crazy.
back in my day, nah. All right. So,
Ready to close off?
all right.
What? We
then-
didn't.
We did.
What did
Yes.
we-
I mean, we talked about y'all
I'm
ain't got no
talking
other
about kids.
favorite
We're supposed to
memories?
be talking about the field trips.
All right,
and
but what
stuff.
about the Village Tavern?
Oh, what you guys
Right,
think about
'cause
that?
I
Oh.
think I
Free
like
food.
that
They
one.
brought some
Man, that-
crazy nachos out.
Bro, see, how did you say I was wrong about what I said earlier
What?
about the food? Like, cause like you didn't even think. Did you take anything? Like, what else did you take out of there other than the food we got at the end?
The work ethic.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Some of those people worked there like for 10 plus years.
The teamwork,
30
the
years.
consistency.
There's one that worked for 30
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Definitely very dedicated.
I think that was really cool because a lot of jobs you'd be seeing them, they're only there for like 5 years,
But
2
yeah,
years, a
but
couple
30.
months, but like those
30?
it's only the company has only been around for like 30 years. So if those people have been there for like 20, 10, that's a lot of years. That's pretty much
Yeah.
the whole company's lifetime. So they've been loyal that long. So you know they're good people.
Yeah, like day one.
Yeah.
The commitment was really inspiring. Like, it made me think, like, for whatever I want to do in life, commitment is, like, key. Like, the people will really start to respect you. The people will really start to grow around you. You'll build more than just work ethic. You'll build, like, a family and, like, learn how to do things that you can't necessarily put on a resume. Like, you can put teamwork on a resume, but there's a lot of things that, like, you learn how to do that are just special skills that I guess your boss is just going to have to think about once they're actually hired. Like, it's kind of like a special, I don't know how to explain it, like things that you can't really put on paper.
Right.
And I think Village Tavern really built those skills up and built those things.
And that's how they're staying alive as a private company.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. All right.
Man, but I gotta admit that food was good.
It was though, and they were really considerate about like giving us all those extra appetizers. And I
Yeah,
thought
I was
that
not
was really
expecting
nice.
that. I was not.
Yeah,
Yeah. That nacho plate was like,
it was big.
it was big, yeah.
My dad liked it too.
So,
What do we think about the staff?
good, yes.
That was so like there.
Yeah,
Like the
good,
staff were
yeah.
amazing, and I'm really thankful for them making this program, like making us be able to get the opportunity to be able to come out and see all these job opportunities. Because if it wasn't for the Boys and Girls Club, we wouldn't even be able to get these jobs. And a lot of people out there are jealous as well because they don't even get these opportunities to be able to get to see jobs and get to see all this cool stuff that we get to get. So I'm thankful for it. What
Yeah,
about you
very
guys?
grateful.
Yeah.
I would say I'm really sad that Mr. Robert left because it's nice talking to adults that, like, not only are just, like, pestering you about, like, what do you want to do when you grow up? Are you going to college? Stuff like that. But it's nice talking to adults and staff members that actually care about, like, what are you interested in? Like, what's your passion? What do you want to do when you're older? And not just, like, so that you can make money and not just so that you can just, you know, be successful and be looked at in a way. But it's, like, these staff members really care about, like, where you're going and, like, making sure that you know what you want to do and why you want to do it. So it's like, even Mr. Robert, before he left, he gave me a book to kind of like go with what I told him I wanted to do. And I've been reading the book, and it's a really great book. And it's like, it shows that he was really listening to what I was saying. And he really just cared about what I wanted to do.
He gave you a book?
Yes.
Oh, this guy is there.
Yes.
Said,
he
when did I
did.
miss this episode? Yeah, you were at home taking a
He
nap.
gave me a book.
No,
The
I
name of the book.
wasn't.
The name of the book
I
is
had
called
other things to do.
Sapiens. It's about it touches on like anthropology, archaeology, economics, ontologies. Very nice stuff. Yeah.
So you got anything else more to say? Then
Did you get it? Did you receive a book?
No, I never did.
Oh, okay.
I gave him a picture. I drew him a picture.
Oh, listen, that's next best thing.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
weren't
Mr.
talking about
Avante?
training.
What about Mr. Avante? Our boss, the main man, the lead.
The head honcho.
The man with
The
plan.
head what?
The head honcho.
The man with the plan. What do y'all think about Mr. Avante?
All right.
The main character.
All right. So I gotta admit, he's a very good leader. He knows how to put us all into shape.
Is he looking away? Sorry.
Funny dude.
So if we're ever on our phones, like, hey, off your phones, or like, get off of them. So he knows how to get our attention. Not only that, but he also knows that we need breaks and that we're not fully grown adults, and that we can't go a long time with working. So I appreciate for his understanding.
What I want to say, this is especially for Mr. Avante, but for some of the other staff too, is if it wasn't like a long time ago, I really didn't have like a role model because I said it was myself. Maybe Muhammad Ali and stuff, but they actually gave me a role model to look up to because when I maybe didn't have my family or maybe didn't have somebody else, I had the staff because they actually care about you and they, like Mr. Avante actually wants success for us, so he's going to push us hard. Yeah, you may think it's mean, but in reality, it's just him wanting to give us tough love so that we can become a better person in the future.
Or better.
Better chicken nuggets.
No.
I was putting it in there.
No
Put
better
it
chicken nuggets. Better people, like to our fullest extent, what we can be.
Yes.
Yes.
Very much invested in our potential. And I think that's like super important and inspiring. It's like, I don't know. Not a lot of people are really invested in you more than like what they can get out of you. And our bosses really aren't like, they're not the kind of bosses where we're working for them. They're over us, but we're working for other people. So it's like, yeah, the things we do might
They're
like raise
teaching
their status and stuff, but like, really they're not really getting anything from this. Like,
They're teaching us how to work together, and they're teaching us like to be like better people. Like they're teaching us that it doesn't have to be like that. Like when you work together, everything is better. Like it's much easier too.
Yeah.
So I guess we're wrapping it up. That was
Very interesting.
I'm very grateful, and I'm glad I had this opportunity, and I would take it if I had another chance, and I hope other people and other kids get to try this as well.
Can I close this out?
Go ahead.
Adios, mama.
All right, wait.
No, cut that out. No.
Can we have something more?
No, we're not leaving yet. We're not. No,
Okay,
no,
on three,
no.
let's say, from us to you, boys.
I'm
Okay,
so sorry.
okay.
It was really
One,
nice.
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
From
From
us
us
to
to
you,
you,
Boys
Boys
and
and
Girls
Girls
Club.
Club.